know, I still sound like a bunch of crap. I still sound awful, dude.
Sound like a bag of ass.
We've been gone for 2 weeks, as you can hear from the sound of my voice. We were sick. Jbomb sounded a lot worse than I did, though, whenever he was his most sick.
I had bronchitis, so yeah.
I think I had that, what is it, RSV or RB, I don't know.
RSV,
Yeah, whatever that virus is. I think I caught it or something and still recuperating from it. 'Cause I didn't have full-on bronchitis, I don't think. There was, well, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I did, though. I think I just had that cold thing, because mostly for me it's just been mucus and stuff. I didn't feel too bad.
There's just been something going around.
Yeah, it sucks. It's that time of year. I usually don't get it, knock on wood. But this year I did.
This time.
I did this time, and we suffered for 2 weeks not having an episode. So it's just like normal for us. We all usually go a month or 2 or 5.
Nah, I mean 2 weeks ain't bad.
That's not bad for us, man. Let me tell you.
No, and I mean we were only down because of being sick.
Yeah, we would have definitely been here because we've been on a roll this year. And so has your phone when it comes to farting.
My phone do something stupid.
I'm not even surprised anymore, brother.
It's over there on charge, so I don't know.
Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? We're running with it. This is one of those nights, man, because this is catch up and oh fuck me running. Maybe it's my shit. I don't know.
It sounds like it's on your end, honestly. I hear it muffling up, and usually when my phone messes up, I don't hear it.
Let me throw my phone out of the way. There we go. Maybe it's my keys, too. I don't know. We'll figure this out eventually one day, whatever the interference is. I ain't too worried about it right now, but welcome in to Save the Planet, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry, like I said, sorry for us being gone for 2 weeks. We've been sick, so we've had a decent excuse this time.
It's been a hell of a month.
Oh, my God, let me tell you. Endorsed by Mountain Arts Democracy. First of all, quick shout out to our patrons who are still supporting us even while we've been gone. Casey Hurst, Gregory Fort, and Shane Johnston. Thank you all so much for continuing to be part of our Patreon. We are still here. We're still kicking. In this episode, we got to recap so much stuff that has actually been happening in the past 2 weeks that we've been gone. So literally, we had the episode before Voodoo in the Valley.
Yes.
Then we had Voodoo in the Valley happen, and then we got sick, starting with Jbomb. And
I got sick the day after Voodoo in the Valley. Yeah,
so it was really bad timing for that episode. So that one was like, all right, that's fine. We'll just use the excuse, oh, haha, we partied a little too hard. We'll be back next week, woo!
Yeah.
Got to the next week, and then I started getting sick around Thursday, Friday that weekend, or close to the weekend or so. And by the time Monday came around, which we usually record, by the way, my voice was so bad. Like, it was... First of all, I sounded really cool, though.
I mean, yeah, you sounded like a comic book villain.
I thought I sounded really cool with a lot deeper, raspier voice and whatnot. Like, this is nothing compared to what I sounded like then.
Yeah.
And you were just getting over it. You hadn't fully felt better, but you still had a little rasp in your voice, too, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, it was probably best for us to also skip that week, too. But
that was the funniest voice message conversation between me and you ever.
It really was. I wish we had the clips. Oh, we are so unprepared because there's so many other audio clips that we need to share from Voodoo in the Valley and then possibly Hell in the Hills too. But this is your episode for that, and maybe next week too we'll add in some of those clips. The reason why we're not as prepared tonight, I had to work late tonight, so for preference, we have more Hell in the Hill recap and definitely more Voodoo in the Valley because, oh my God, just with me alone, Voodoo in the Valley, we could go a whole episode. Hell, we could do a whole episode with Jbomb on Hell in the Hills.
Well, you'd have to do the episode for me. I wouldn't remember most of it.
And vice versa for you with Voodoo in the Valley.
Yes.
you and Neiman.
Mm-hmm.
But so this is going to sort of be kind of like, it's definitely the recap of both, but the meat and potatoes will probably come later on because we actually do have some audio clips, which is what I'm looking forward to putting on the podcast the most. But those will be probably for next week. As right now, I just want to talk about it because, yeah, sandwiched in between us being sick. Oh, no. Us being sick was sandwiched in between two awesome events.
Two insane events.
That was some of the most fun I've had in a long time, especially Voodoo in the Valley for me. And the only reason why Hell in the Hills wasn't as much fun is because I had to work that night and I got there really late. But even getting there so late as I did, I had a blast.
Oh, it was, they were both great events.
Watching your ass stumble around at Hell in the Hills made it all worth it. It was so fun.
I wouldn't remember any of that.
Well, we'll get into Hell in the Hills there in a little bit. Let's go in order first. We started with the fact that we left you all with we're going to Voodoo in the Valley. So now let's go back to the beginning of the month of October, near the beginning of the month, to Voodoo in the Valley. First of all,
October 8th.
Yes, I brought my cousin Connor Neiman and Vagabond with us. So we had a hillbilly invasion. And I thought the funniest thing we were doing, we came up with it going up there, is just referring to everything that was in Virginia as Canada.
Yeah.
And y'all were wondering, like, why the fuck are these guys calling stuff Canada?
At last I checked, I'm in Virginia.
Yeah. We were just like, man, you can smoke weed in Canada? What the hell? That's crazy. So anything...
We are a lot like Canada.
Canadians are really nice people. What in the world?
Yeah.
So that was the first...
I still swear, though, if one of y'all bought a Canadian flag, I would fly that son of a bitch here.
Vagabond brought that up at Hell in the Hills, too. He's like, I want to get Jbomb a Canadian flag. I'm just like, he'd fly it.
Oh, I totally would.
You absolutely would.
Yeah.
Even though you're so far away from Canada, you just have a Canadian flag flying. Someone comes to your house and like goes, "Oh, you unpatriotic fuck! Why are you flying a Canadian flag?" Welcome to Canada.
Be like, welcome to Canada, motherfucker. Not your buddy, guy.
I ain't your guy, friend. I ain't your friend, buddy. But yeah, so coming up, we already had some plans to do fun shit.
I had a goal in mind.
You did have a goal in mind, and I did let Vagabond know ahead of time so he wasn't completely like, whoa, what's going on? And even still with him knowing, you still got him.
I did.
What was your plan?
My goal was to, I don't even know what caused me to want to do this, but my goal was to get Vagabond completely fucked up.
No, the reason why was because every time at Hell in the Hills, you come there, he always has a drink in his hand for you and wants you to drink as much as possible.
Yeah, and most of the time it's fucking high-grade moonshine.
Yes.
So yeah, I did have the goal of trying to return the favor.
And, you did.
I succeeded.
You absolutely succeeded. So we were there for a little bit. It was us and then Travis and Punky were there just to start out the beginning and whatnot. And once more people started coming, and like I said, in Canada, it's weed is legal.
Yes. The
more people came, the more cereal got passed around, and the more Vagabond smoked it.
Yes. I think he was more stoned than drunk.
Oh, he absolutely was.
Yeah.
He came. I was sitting down on your chair there in the living room, just watching TV. And all of a sudden, he comes up to me, stoned out of his mind, just goes, "I'm really fucking high." So I immediately knew, I was like, okay, he's going to be in another orbit. Mm-hmm. Little did I know how quick he would get into another orbit.
There was a whole lot of good shit going around here that night.
I don't know what good shit is, but I could tell there was some good shit, especially by someone's costume. But we'll get to that in a second. Which
yes.
costume of the fucking year right there, by the way. Spoiler ahead.
That's costume of the century.
Yes, it is. So people start coming in. You and Travis and Punky are dressed like characters from Wreck-It Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
Get some witches and some people in suits or whatnot.
Pixie looking really cool with her little Red Riding Hood werewolf thing going on.
When she got there, I'm telling you, she might had one of the costumes that had the most effort put into it, just with the makeup alone.
Yeah.
There was a lot
going on.
She put
some time into that damn thing.
Yes, she did. There was a lot going on with that.
Yeah.
So, before the first band comes in, old Grady, we've talked about him on the Aftershow.
Oh, yeah.
For very funny reasons.
All of them funny.
But we see him come in, and he's got, I shit you not, ladies and gentlemen, a big old, well, not big old, but a decent size pot tree, like branch off a pot tree or branch, or what do they come on, Jbomb? I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, it's definitely like the three main branches of a pot plant.
Yeah.
With buds hanging off of them.
Buds hanging off, and he's just wearing it, and he comes in, he's like, I'm weed.
Yeah.
He came in.
I called him a pothead for the rest of the night.
He came in as a pothead.
Yeah.
That ranks up there when it comes to club costumes, in my opinion, to when Creature dressed up as Lulu.
Oh, yeah.
that ranks up there as one of the top ones, just because that one was just so meta and so funny. This one was legit like, he's just a pothead.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? Why wouldn't he just put on a branch and say, like, this is my costume? So, yeah.
Well, I mean, ever since it became legal in Virginia, Grady's been growing like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, so.
And, he just harvested his plants, so I guess he just thought, well, I can't buy a costume, but I can make one.
You know what makes good costumes, though?
Creativity?
Not only creativity, but when you can share it with others.
Yes.
And boy, did he.
Yeah, he just, like, carried around a pair of scissors and would hand them to people and be like, cut a piece of me off and take it with you. And everybody was doing that.
So, best costume of the night for sure.
He left me what wasn't taken by everybody else. and after I clipped all that and got it dried out, I ended up with a fucking half ounce.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot.
It's quite a bit.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not going to need any for a while.
So we get to the music, get down the stairs. Happy hour homicide, starts off the festivities. They were really good. I've never heard them play. And
that was their first time with Druid as their new singer too.
Yeah, Druid rocked it out of the park, man. I thought so.
He did. He ripped it apart, man.
I thought he was
so
great.
Proud of him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
was super happy.
This wasn't the time that I had a lot to drink, because at the time that the first band started playing, I was still in that mindset of, all right, I want to go slow, because I would like to be up for a majority of the night.
Yeah.
Well,
last too long.
Well, after the first band ended, I saw Xander going and getting some drinks. He was like, you want to drink with me? I'm like, of course I do. You had that fucking... Okay. You had my kryptonite there, automatically spelled bad news for me.
In a keg form.
Yes. You had a keg of Fireball, Jack.
With 3 different taps on it.
You were like begging for me to die. And die did I.
You were feeling pretty great.
Well, not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Because it started hitting, because I remember after taking another drink of Fireball, going to you or going to Vagabond or somebody and just going, all right, I'm done waiting. I remember, and I knew as soon as I said I'm done waiting, I'm going to turn it on. I'm just like, oh shit, here we go.
Here we go.
So I took another couple shots or whatnot. Because I was doing it with Xander, too, because I was like, if I have someone that wants to drink with me, I'm going to drink with them.
Yeah.
So that's what I
common
did.
courtesy.
And then Sever the Wicked started playing. By the way, you're rocking out in your basement is one of the coolest one of the coolest things ever.
The basement?
Yeah, it was so intimate. I'm so glad that it was just a bit too cold to play outside, honestly, because being that close to two really good bands, especially Sever, being that close and just headbanging and whatnot, it was really cool. And yeah, I headbanged.
Oh yeah, you did.
I don't usually
down.
I don't do that, but the drinks had started to kick in, and I was feeling really good. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna let loose a little bit." And my fat ass is up there, just like rocking, hair going everywhere. It was really fun.
Oh, you were having a blast.
I was throwing Xander everywhere, and he was like, "Okay."
Oh yeah, you get Xander around music, and he goes nuts too. So
it was fun, dude.
Great combination.
There was one time though that your pipe busted.
Oh yeah, that was right when Sever finished.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Well, I know what caused it. Travis grabbed it and was kind of like hanging off of it and pulled it loose. But he popped it right back in place really quick.
Well, that's good. I just wanted to say, because I want to admit this, there was a time too where I was holding on to a pipe as well.
Oh shit.
And I was like, as soon as I saw that pipe bust, I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to have to tell him. I'm going to have to tell him. But since y'all were able to get it right back into place, I was like, oh shit, I don't have to worry about it now.
Yeah, he didn't like break the pipe. He just pulled it out of the fitting.
That's all really I was doing too whenever because I was starting to get tired from like headbanging so much.
Yeah.
So I went over to the other side of the room there, and I just saw a pipe just sitting there, and I didn't think anything of it for some reason because the alcohol was starting to kick in.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed onto the pipe and held on to it, but I wasn't holding on too hard. But then whenever Travis, whenever I found out that pipe busted or came unloose or whatever, I had a mini panic attack. So I was like, oh shit, did I do that? Did me kind of holding on to it, pull it out of there? And I was like, I was worried sick because I thought, oh my God, I just really started drinking and now this pipe's busted. How the fuck am I going to tell Jbomb that I was probably the one responsible for that? But like you said, luckily he popped it right back into place and nothing came of it. So I was like, oh, fuck, I don't have to say anything.
I mean, that's what Travis does for a living. He works for the water crew for the town, so I completely trust him to handle any water issue.
So you didn't have to worry about it because luckily your friend knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
Kudos to Travis.
Yeah, he was on that pretty quick.
Thank you for saving my ass.
Because, he had to be on it really quick because they just finished their set.
Yeah, they were done with their set, and all of a sudden, water just comes flowing out, and all their stuff and equipment is still there.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? We don't want this shit getting all wet. What some of it did, didn't it?
Not really.
Not really?
Maybe a little spatter, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's not bad then.
Nah.
Could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. Luckily, it did not.
Oh, dude, I would have felt bad if I would have fucked up somebody's expensive ass equipment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So, water under the bridge, no pun intended.
Indeed.
So we get done with that. We head back upstairs. Neiman, +2 to you, looking out for everybody that night. Whenever you were around or whatnot. He doesn't drink, so he was just getting high as a kite. But that's whatever. And
yeah,
he was still like right mind enough to be like, okay, if someone's getting too stupid to like pay attention and get them to where they need to be.
Yeah.
And boy, did someone get really stupid. Must say that it wasn't too long after Sever the Wicked played, Vagabond was gone. He was like the first one to crash.
Yeah, Vagabond was out.
Yeah, he got so high. And again, like you said, I don't think he got that drunk. I think it was more high than anything.
Yeah.
But he says he doesn't get that high or that drunk where he takes his shirt off. And apparently I don't remember him taking his shirt off at all. He
I don't either.
He must unless he was talking about he took his shirt off whenever he went to bed.
Maybe.
Because I don't remember him taking his shirt off whenever he was walking around. I remember him having the blue wig on.
Yeah.
He definitely had that.
I just remember the last moment I seen him that night. He walked up to me and he's like, Jbomb, I have to lay down. Where can I lay down?
Yeah.
I took him to my son's room and put him in there.
He needed to lay down. He was asking for a bucket, and Neiman went and got him a bucket.
Yeah.
Which is funny. He went to lay down in your son's bedroom. He brought a sleeping bag or whatnot. Never touched.
No.
Didn't need it. He didn't make it long enough to be able to put it up because people were passing him so much weed and so much shit. He was like dead.
Yeah.
And this was like 10:30 or so.
He received a crash course in OD.
Yes. He knows what to expect if he comes back there again.
Yes, he does.
So the party keeps on going throughout the night. I'm trying to like hold off, you know. But was there anything in particular else that was going on that I might have missed?
I mean, honestly, dude, the thing's already when I set up one of these events is I'm bouncing all over the place anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't keep up with anything at one point throughout the whole fucking night. So
Yeah, because you're so busy, you can't really keep up with anything.
Yeah.
The bullet point ones that I could just keep up with was like everyone was just jamming out to the music and whatnot. Drinking, having fun. People started to leave once the last band was finished, which is always sad. I hate whenever people leave, but it was like 11 o'clock whenever people start filing out, I think, once and for all.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do I want to talk about it now, or?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Boy Howdy returned in a big way. I gotta say, the last thing I remember was sitting with a bunch of people while they're smoking and whatnot, and I'm still drinking at your table, at your kitchen table there. And, yeah, I remember just sitting there and just having fun, talking and whatnot to everybody. And then the next thing I know, I'm in this room there next to your kitchen on this mattress, which, by the way, I'm so glad there was a mattress that I got.
But when we put you in there, you wasn't on the mattress.
Yeah, so I learned.
You have this amazing habit of no matter how many beds we put you on, you end up in the floor.
I don't know why I don't like mattresses, man.
You automatically roll off them motherfuckers.
Do you want to explain what happened from here on? Because I feel like if I explain it, I'm going to miss it. But a lot of this came from Neiman too, because like I said, he was the most quote unquote sober because he didn't drink. Mm-hmm. So he remembers a lot of it, but I'm sure you remember a decent amount of it.
I mean, basically, I just remember sitting around the kitchen table drinking with Flossie and Hot Rod and all them and just hanging out until I think we all just decided to crash.
So you don't remember whenever I started my shenanigans?
I remember putting your ass to bed.
You really just want me to talk about it, don't you? Damn it. All right. So what? The morning after, wake up, head's throbbing. Immediately knew that I had done too much. So I get some Advil. I start feeling a little better. Neiman tells me everything that I did. So I have to change my formatting of fighting coffee tables. Instead of just which apparently I fought the table also, so I should count it 3-0 or 0-3 against coffee tables / any table. But I'm just going to make it even broader because I also fought the chair that I was sitting on. So I
don't remember that.
So I'm 0-3 against furniture. I'm just going to make it broad enough to where if it happens again, there we go. Which I I said it after, Neiman and I talked about it afterwards, and I'm just like, he kind of had me an epiphany, which I'll talk about in a minute, but kind of was like, I don't want to drink that much anymore, at least not anytime soon, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So
I had that same epiphany a couple of days ago.
I wonder why.
Oh, yeah.
So I end up on the ground, and you had this thing of weenies, these barbecue hot dog, or cocktail weenies, excuse me.
Yeah, the little Smokies, yeah.
Yes, I love those things.
I know where we're getting to.
I used to eat the shit out of those when I was a kid, because we used my grandma on my dad's side always used to make those for Christmas. And then and then eventually, whenever we really stopped, she really stopped making that stuff. My mom would actually make some of those because she knew I loved them so much. So I'm a huge fan of cocktail weenies and some barbecue sauce. Big plus. And also, since we're talking about food real quick, your chili with the elk meat, delicious.
That was some fucking good chili.
That was some good ass chili, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I enjoyed it.
So it was all empty by this point. All the weenies had been eaten. There was nothing left there but just barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I turn into a little fucking kid whenever I'm this drunk. I don't know if I fell on the floor after fighting the furniture, the chair, the table first. I don't know I don't know the time of each one that happens each time. But apparently whenever I fell on the floor too, I knocked over a bunch of bottles of water and there was a big bottle of vodka on there too that I also knocked down in the floor, and it spilled everywhere. Again,
I was able to retrieve that pretty quick though.
Well, yeah, because everyone saw alcohol. It was like, party foul, get that first. But all the water.
Get the alcohol first.
Get the alcohol, damn it. We don't care about the water or the pop or anything. Just get the fucking alcohol.
Save the booze.
Just like we save the planet.
Yeah.
But, again, I don't know if that came first, what came first. But anyways, the main event, quote unquote, was whenever I got up out of the chair, drunkenly, very drunkenly, went over to the pot, the crock pot that had the barbecue sauce in it. Got a little plastic spoon, and with a shit-eating grin, like a little 8-year-old doing something that mommy told him not to do, I start taking the barbecue sauce. And I got a preferences too, and I'm sorry I'm building this up and not delivering just yet, but your kitchen is rather small.
Yeah.
It's a smaller kitchen, but the ceiling fan is barely above my head.
Yeah.
Anybody can easily touch it.
Yeah, even I can.
Yeah. I start getting this barbecue sauce out with the spoon and flinging it at the fan.
There was barbecue sauce all over my ceiling.
I've been to people's houses before that I just met, and I feel really bad whenever I learn that I made a fucking mess. I never felt...
I can't remember who cleaned it. I think Pixie did.
And that's the thing, too. At least whenever I'm sobered up, I find out the mess is gone, so I don't see it.
Yeah.
I never felt so bad. Because
it looked like a scene from Psycho.
Because first of all, I've known you now for years. I didn't just meet you.
No.
And you invited me to your house.
I'm more than prepared for whatever I have to deal with.
The fact that I woke up the next morning, and yes, a lot of it was cleaned. Pixie, Connor, everybody that was still up did a fantastic job of cleaning up what they could. I looked up on the fucking ceiling, and I just see stains of barbecue sauce on the ceiling from where I had been trying to fling it at this goddamn fan. There was barbecue sauce on the ceiling, There was barbecue sauce on the fan. We noticed the fan. It was on your fan blade.
Yeah.
If you haven't cleaned that off yet, it might still be there.
No, it got clean.
Okay, good. Because it was on your fan blade. So mission successful. Drunk me actually did hit your fan.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Right next to, because like I said, small kitchen, right next to your main table there was this other little table that underneath had Vagabond stuff there. It had barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, I mean, there was barbecue sauce everywhere.
Pixie had barbecue sauce on her Halloween costume. I never felt so bad in my life.
I think it would have been easier to describe where there wasn't barbecue sauce.
I think so too. I ended up having barbecue sauce on my jacket. I didn't know if my clothes. Whenever I woke up, I changed it to different clothes, so I couldn't even tell if my clothes that I had on before I fell asleep were wet or not. I'm definitely assuming that they were, especially if how much I spilled. Then, apparently, I also took a big old bag of chips that were unopened.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed them. Popped them.
Yeah, you just popped the shit out that bag.
So now there is soda and water and a little bit of vodka on the floor. There's traces of barbecue sauce everywhere. And now there is a big old bag of chips open on your floor. Jbomb, I should not be allowed at your house ever again after this. I'm a little...
It makes me want to extend more invites because that was funny as hell.
I'm a little fucking monster. Like I said, Neiman and I talked about it, and we talked, it was kind of existential, sort of, where he kind of showed me, like, due to how I was raised and whatnot, he thinks that, which got me thinking too, that maybe because I had to grow up so quick as an early age, whenever I'm inebriated like that, I kind of want to go back and being a little kid. And
a little crazy.
Yeah. And I think him finally explaining it to me kind of spooked me. Because Hell in the Hills, I got nowhere close to being that drunk. I drank. I was feeling good, but I didn't get that close.
I was feeling way too good.
That was crazy. I ended up blowing out my vocal cords or something before I even got sick. Because apparently I was yelling out, Pixie! I was just yelling Pixie out of nowhere. And then I was like deathly apologizing to her for something. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. God damn, I hope I wasn't like hitting on her or something while I was thought what I was doing was hitting on her. Cause I don't
think you were.
That would have been fucking embarrassing. Because that's like my biggest fear too. Cause ever since I did that with Nemo, got super drunk, I started hitting on her. Mm-hmm. That's my biggest fear, is like just to be that drunk and be that unaware that I start hitting on people that I don't mean to hit on. We've
all done it.
I know, but that's embarrassing as fuck.
Oh yeah, it really is. But we've all been there.
But apparently, I was just apologizing to her profusely for stuff, and I believe she told me what, but I don't even remember. I guess it doesn't even matter. It's all cool.
Nah, I guess the old saying goes, you was too drunk to remember it. It never happened.
Yeah. So then, if anything else happened, I don't remember the full details. Neiman, I'm sure, will tell me, and anything else, I'll just like with the videos and stuff that we have. And yes, there is audio and video of stuff from Voodoo in the Valley that needs to get on this podcast, and we will get it on next week.
Hell yes.
Yes, we will. So if I'm missing anything else out now, there's only one more thing I want to bring up. Myself and Vagabond ended up with dicks drawn on us.
I was there for those.
Yes, you were, and that's where some of the videos are going to come from.
Yeah.
One in particular ended up on my arm.
Yeah, and that was a good one.
That was too good.
Yeah,
I was expecting veins and everything.
Oh yeah.
There was hair on it.
Little hairs on everything. Yeah.
Vagabond saw his, immediately was like washing his off.
Yeah.
And like,
by the time I seen Vagabond the next day, he just had like a big purple smear on his face.
I was moving around. I really don't like being touched, especially near my face. And I guess drunk me realizes when I'm being touched too.
Mm.
So I was moving around, and all Pixie got on me was a pair of balls and a star.
Yeah.
But I didn't like steer away from it. Because I knew how much I fucked up the night before, and in fact, I deserved a lot more than what I got. So
It was all in fun.
I ended up just keeping those pair of balls and that star on me for the rest of the day, because I was like, well, I did this to myself. I had to get gas somewhere, and I went inside getting gas, and they were just looking at my forehead. And I was like, I don't care. Didn't bother me that much. If I had not done what I did to your house, I probably would have done what Vagabond did and rubbed that shit off right then and there. But I didn't rub the head. I didn't rub my head, the balls and the star off my forehead until the next morning. I'm not going to lie to you. That dick on my arm didn't come off for at least a couple days after.
You just embraced your battle scars.
I embraced what I did, and I was like, I'm embarrassed by what I did, and I'm sorry for what I did. But if this is what I get for being a dumbass, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I'm a good sport, as they say.
The funny shit was, though, is, I mean, like, you were out.
Yeah.
But Vagabond, when she was doing it to him, and, like, his eyes were halfway open. Like, he was in and out of it and was looking right at me the whole time she was doing it.
Which is really weird because, like we mentioned, he was the first one out, and he seemed really out of it. Even the next morning, he sounded like, he was super fucking out of it. So the fact that he was still, like, dozing in and out, that's a little surprising, honestly. And he was one of the last people up, too.
Yeah.
That's weird. Unless he's a light sleeper or something. I don't know.
I don't think he was actually conscious. I think maybe he sleeps with his eyes half open.
Really?
Yeah, some people do that. My daughter does that.
That's crazy. That's creepy.
Yeah, it's some creepy shit. And my daughter does it. It freaks me the fuck out. I think of those old school horror movies, because kids are the creepiest scary movie characters ever.
Oh, absolutely.
So every time she's done that, I've just been like, oh God, she's possessed by the devil.
But next morning, everyone gets up. I just had a fucking blast. Who came up with the name? I think Connor did. Can't remember.
BBQ Boy Howdy?
I am now. I did it to myself because they even said, because I was even like, yeah, put that as my name in the group chat. I don't even care. It's funny. So in the mad chat right now, my name is BBQ Boy Howdy.
Yes, sir.
And that's the story of BBQ Boy Howdy. If you've not
heard the original story of Boy Howdy, and now we've seen it evolve.
If you've
BBQ Boy Howdy.
Yeah. In your opinion, which version of Boy Howdy is funnier? Or which origin story of Boy Howdy and BBQ Boy Howdy is funnier?
And the strip club still got it beat, that shit's just funny.
I think so too. You offering a stripper Christmas card and it's going Boy Howdy every time she did something. I mean, I could fling like a tub of barbecue sauce in your house. Just coat your house in some good old Sweet Baby Ray's or some shit. Wouldn't be enough to counter that one. That one's still gold, but man, oh man, Voodoo in the Valley is some of the most fun I've had this year, I think.
It was a blast.
It was really fun, and honestly, getting sick right afterwards made it all worth it. I'm not even kidding. That was all worth it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I agree. I mean, yeah, I woke up the next morning and felt okay. A little hungover, not bad because I didn't drink like a lot. Until like later on in the night, then I finally got to do some drinking. Yeah, I mean, it was just a kick-ass party. But yeah, I woke up and I felt fine. As the day went on, I was like, this cough is getting worse. And next thing I know, dude, by the end of that night, I was dying.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. I mean, it was cold out that night, I think it reached 28 degrees that night.
It was very cold.
Yeah, so all of us drinking, not paying attention to the coldness, and going from inside and it being warm to outside in the cold. We all asked to get sick after that.
I think so. But like we said, it was worth it in the end. I think because it was really fun. And
It was a blast.
And like I said, I'm glad that I didn't say it. My bad. I don't know where that came from, but I'm glad it happened now because the Hell in the Hills I wanted to be there for, and I was glad I was okay enough to actually come to Hell in the Hills, even though I had to fucking work.
Yeah.
We're about to talk about Hell in the Hills in just a minute, but first, we do an after show.
We do.
Which we're going to not do probably as long of an after show this week. But we will have an after show. And if you want to listen to the after show, just go to the PDY Patreon page. For $3 a month, you get access to each and every episode that we have out there. Or just sitting back and reminiscing on stuff. Or maybe we have some more funny stories to tell that we can't really even tell here on the podcast. That's where you go listen. That's where you go listen to us. Save the After Show is only on patreon.com/ITSPDY. Patreon.com/It'sPDY. Go and listen after this episode. I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that.
It's always fun.
I sound rough.
You do.
I think the longer I talk, the worse it sounds.
Yeah, you're sounding rough the more time passes.
Well, I'm going to try. We're going to press through. Maybe maybe during the after show, you'll be talking more than me.
Yeah.
Because we have to talk about Hell in the Hills.
Oh, God, yes.
So, I think with this one, at least until Saturday night, you have more to talk about because I had to work a lot of the time. I had a football game on Friday evening. I came up for a little bit, but I got super fucking tired. So I just decided to call it really quick there. And then I had to work until like 11 o'clock at night the next night. So the majority up until like the time I get there on Saturday night, I think you need to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got up there Friday, probably about 6:30. And it was pretty much just, we did karaoke and hung out and had fun. Wasn't a lot of drinking Friday, but some of us ended up drinking a bit more than planned.
There was a little bit of drinking.
A little bit, not much.
Yeah.
I mean, I started out really slow because we had a nationals meeting that night too.
Boy, howdy did you?
Yes, a 2-hour nationals meeting. I did not expect it to be that long.
Because I'd surprised myself even by coming that night. And by the time I was there, you all were still there a good hour, 15 minutes still.
Yeah.
You all were still there a long time. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I want to see Jbomb and stuff. And they're still up there doing a fucking meeting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Where's my friend?
I did not expect it to last that long.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So,
man?
I mean, for that 2 hours, I have no idea what went on at the rest of the cabin.
You're just hanging out and, Corey and Casey were fucking singing and drinking while they were doing karaoke or whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of the videos of that. That show was great.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, there was some good karaoke going on that night.
Oh, absolutely.
Me and Pixie even got up there and sang a little bit. So,
you did. I saw that because wasn't it like Mushroom Head or something?
Yeah, it was Mushroom Head.
Yeah, y'all got up there.
Every time me and Pixie's around karaoke, we do that song. So
you actually made me laugh. You singing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie because the way you're singing it, you're like going da 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 da. It's just like, what the fuck? I don't know what
I've heard that song. That's the way he sounds.
I know, but I don't know what I expected. All of a sudden, I hear your ass just going da 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 da. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Didn't know I could do that, did you?
I didn't see that coming from you. But to be fair, this past weekend, I didn't see a lot coming from you.
That's okay, because Saturday I didn't see much of it either.
Fair. Very fair.
But yeah, I mean, Friday was pretty chill. Saturday got up and me and Travis and Lexi and Chopper went down to the old Moon Buffet and had some Chinese, and then come back and hung out a little bit more, and then I had to go get 10 pounds of chicken ready to cook.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and it took me forever to cook all that chicken.
10 pounds of chicken. I didn't even get to hardly have any of it. Damn it.
Dude, I only got one piece of it, and that's while I was cooking it.
Well, that's your fault. You were
It
there.
went away quick. Yeah, it went away quick.
Well, that's how you know you're a good cook whenever all your food just goes away and you only get one piece, and that's while you were making it.
I mean, that's how it was at Voodoo with the chili beans and the cocktail weenies. I didn't get a single fucking cocktail weenie that night.
You got plenty of barbecue sauce, though.
Oh yeah, there's everywhere. I mean, I did get a bowl of the chili beans. But,
I'm sorry.
That was it. But yeah, I mean, the chicken obviously went over pretty well. I did win the little cock-off award for it.
What?
Yeah, have you not been there when we have a cock-off?
What Skinner wants to do with Peens is nothing I want to know about.
But basically, like it's a chicken cooking contest that whoever wants to be involved can be.
I figured it was a cook-off.
Yeah, whoever wins gets this little tiny black rooster. I think last year Calypso won it. The year before that, Breeder won it, and then I finally got it this year. So yeah, I heard it was pretty damn good chicken. Even Breeder's own kid said, "Yeah, yours is better." That was a compliment. But yeah, then I mean Saturday, Push the Attack put on one hell of a set, doing an acoustic set.
I'm mad I didn't get to see them.
That was cool. Like it was Z-Man and Star U up there with acoustic guitars and Chopper singing, and they turned Push the Attack songs into acoustic songs, and it was pretty fucking cool.
It's really sick.
Yeah. And then Hangman's Ghost went on, and they kicked ass like they always do. They actually put on a really, really good show that night.
I think
it's just something about you put Skinner at Hell in the Hills, and he's in a great mood. So if Hangman is playing, then they're going to do a good show.
Yeah. If you put him in the right place, right time, Skinner's going to kill it 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah, and he did. He tore it up and kicked ass.
I came in the last couple songs of 5 Star.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, 5 Star. That was it was cool to finally get 5 Star for Hell in the Hills. We've been trying for a couple years, and just because of scheduling issues, never could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, it was worth the fucking wait because they tore it down. And like my mom has been dying to see them for years and never has got to. It's like always been something getting away.
Mm-hmm.
So this was her first time finally getting to see them, and she's a big fan now.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Mom had a blast. I think she has the hots for a couple of them now, though. So.
Hey now. Yeah. Hey now, Mama Bomb.
Yeah.
Those boys
she's
are
like she's like a fucking hormonal teenager sometimes. I swear to God.
I want to mention this too. We'll do shout outs later. Oh my fucking God, I did it again.
Damn shouts outs.
We'll do shout outs later, but because I don't have it yet, he forgot to send me a link, which is cool. But Kong is actually going to be starting a podcast sometime soon.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I don't have the link for it yet, and I don't know exactly what it's called. But as soon as I find out, I will put that in the shout-outs portion of the podcast. So I just wanted to bring that up, that is a thing that 5 Star Rebellion's drummer is going to start doing. And
bringing him up, I have to bring up the fact that it may have been a little delayed because, it was back at MadFest when I paid for him, but he had a lot of medical issues and stuff. But he finally showed up at Hell in the Hills with my cornhole boards.
Yeah,
and
I saw
they
those.
Turned out beautifully. Yeah, they're beautiful.
I saw a picture too of you with this like custom-made little, not a plaque, but it was a picture frame thing, and it had our podcast logo in it. What was that about?
Skinner made that for me.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it says it's got the OD logo on the top of it, and then it says OD Vice President, National Captain, and then it's got Hell in the Hills, and it's like the Mad logo split in half with Little Jackie. And then under that is the Save the Planet logo.
That was really cool. I enjoyed seeing that a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I teared up when he gave that to me. I was like, this is just fucking awesome.
Really? That's really sick, man.
I did not see that coming.
That's really cool. Did the Pineapple Award go to anybody this year?
Yes, it went to Scotty.
It did. Nice. I was wondering the status of the pineapple.
Yeah, I got to be the one to present it to her, where I was the first winner of the pineapple. So that was pretty fun getting to give that to her.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Yeah. And then we did give out some heart patches, too.
I heard about those.
Yeah.
Got some new members becoming official that night, too.
Yeah, I had some patch-ins, too. Yeah, It was a very eventful night as far as club stuff.
Yes, it was. Well, Hell in the Hills always is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for Hillbilly. I think Hillbilly for certain is probably our busiest night.
Yeah.
But club in general, it's definitely a good mix of everyone getting stuff in there.
Well, like Voodoo is a big thing for OD, so Hell in the Hills is kind of the same for Hillbilly.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I mean, but and then apparently after that, Saturday, I got fucking completely blistered, hammered, drunk. And don't remember a damn thing.
What's the last thing you remember?
I don't know.
Do you remember me getting there at all?
No, I remember you being there.
Well, yeah, but do you remember like me first getting there or whatnot? Do you? 'Cause I know you knew I was there.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, honestly, kind of superfluous. But, yeah, dude, you were so fucking drunk. I've never seen you the way that you were that night. It was actually kind of both concerning and fucking hilarious. So
I heard I was a bit of an idiot.
A bit, yeah. So, your two favorite phrases to say while fat fucking plastered is shut the fuck up and lick my ass or suck my ass. I cannot tell you how many times I heard my name and then shut the fuck up or suck my ass from you. Like, I can understand.
Okay, that's pretty funny though.
Yeah, because you're doing it to me.
Yeah.
But you were doing it to everybody. You're like, shut the fuck up, suck my ass. Vagabond brought a +1, his buddy of his, which I really think he should be patched in. I think that he should become a member. I think it would help the guy a lot. He seems like a really cool dude.
The one I was calling Tiny Hugh Jackman.
I was about to bring that up because you kept on going at him saying like he's Tiny Hugh Jackman.
I mean, did you see that dude?
I did see the dude, but I was like, dude, you're saying it so much. Shut the fuck up about it.
You know how drunk people are. They say the same shit over and over again.
Apparently not. I just like throwing barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And fighting furniture. I don't say the same shit.
That depends.
Yelling at the top of my lungs and start fighting shit. God damn it. At least I'm a happy drunk. Then the person that Nemo brought, you start really like trying to convince her hardcore to get into Mad. Like, and
she could sing her face off.
You were all about saying like, you're so good. You should join Mad. You need to join Mad. You were going at her something fierce about trying to get into Mad.
Dude, she ain't the first person I've done that to. If I find somebody that's not in the club and they have some kind of talent, I am just crazy about them. Like I did that with Ewok before Ewok joined the club. Just seeing all her artwork online, I was like, you really need to join this club. And I finally broke her down to the point where she joined. Like it's just my thing. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm a recruiter for a sports team. Like I see that good talent. I want that.
We start playing pool at one point, which you do not remember playing pool.
I do not.
I think I won. That's just because you sank the black ball. You're like, you son of a bitch. And then Riggs and I were playing pool and whatnot too, and you were just going around. Just see with you, unless I missed it. The only thing that was really bad about you is that you were getting really loud. It was like it's the pot calling the kettle black here because I fucking scream whenever I'm that intoxicated.
I've been told that before by my sister. Like, I go to my sister's bar and decide to have a few too many.
Yeah.
and I'll be sitting at her bar, and she'll just look at me and be like, "Jack, shut the fuck up. You're too damn loud."
Yeah, you were just getting really loud, and it was like 1, 2 o'clock, and then and then Mr. Buzzkill Skinner comes in, trying to tell everyone to calm down.
Yeah, Mom told me I just kept talking shit to him for it.
You really did. It was kind of funny. But to be fair, I wasn't drunk, and I was also talking shit to Skinner about that. So Mr. Buzzkill over here.
Mm-hmm. Dad coming to tell us to turn the TV down.
Yeah, Daddy, why you tell us to be quiet, Daddy? We're in our
set this party up.
We're in our 30s, Daddy. Why you set a party up and us not party?
Yeah.
Tar started.
He needed his Metamucil.
then it was like 6 o'clock or something, and you start setting up the projector to watch a movie, and you start playing one of the early movies of the Countdown, Dale or something.
Oh, Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale, yeah, you start playing that movie.
Wait, did I set that all up by myself?
I think Vagabond helped you.
Oh, did he?
It was either Vagabond or no, because Neiman was doing his thing. I think Vagabond had to have been the one, because Vagabond was also coming in there and starting to really settle down and whatnot. I think he was the one that helped you set it up. But yeah, you were like adamant to get the screen set up and y'all watch a movie or something.
That was probably what I needed to calm down.
Yeah, and you were calming down, but like it was so late and I was so tired because I had to work, and I was just like, I'm gonna sneak out of here. I kind of just want to sleep in my own bed tonight. So whenever like there was a little bit while you all watched the movie, I did go outside for a minute. I was just looking at the stars or whatnot, and I was just looking around and everything, trying to think of what I wanted to do. And then there was one point where I came back in, sat down for a couple minutes, tried to pay attention to the movie. I'm just like, I'm not going to sneak out, but I'm just going to walk outside and not come back inside. So that's what I did. I went back outside. I got in my car. I wasn't drunk at all. Like, I got buzzed by the time that I was there, which I got there like around 11:30. And I got myself buzzed, but that was like 3 or 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
So I had calmed down. I was like, all right, I'm good enough to go home. And I just drove my ass back home and went to bed around 7:30 or so. So anything...
I like my own bed too.
So anything that happened after that, if you're like, depending on whenever you woke up or what you did, something else that I did before I left, because usually when it comes to Hell in the Hills and stuff like parties like this, I never clean up because I'm too fucked up and just don't want to, because I'm lazy whenever I get that fucked up. But I wasn't, and I was like, I never clean up. I want to be the one that actually does a lot of some of the cleaning. So while you were drunk, and this is probably why I don't remember a lot of some of the extra stuff you were doing for the last hour or so before the movie thing, is because for that hour I was going around cleaning up, I was taking out some of the trash. I cleaned out, I was sweeping a little bit. I put the board over the over the pool table. I was trying to do my damnedest to clean up a little bit while you were off out and about listening to that girl, that woman play music or whatever, and trying to get her to join the club, and God knows what else you were doing. Mesmerized by Hugh Jackman look-alike over there.
He was a cool guy, though. He was like really nice dude.
He was really cool. Yeah, I agree. Vagabond, I really wish would like talk him into being in Mad, but at the same time, some people just like to do their own thing, and clubs aren't really their thing. You can't really force them to do anything.
Yeah, some people just ain't built for clubs.
Yeah. So it's understandable, but I hope he does come back and hang out sometime. He was really cool.
Yeah, he was. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, now as far as like the next day, I think everybody like let me sleep. By the time I woke up, it was pretty much just starting packing shit and getting ready to get out, because I had to be back and go to my son's football game.
I was going to say, you had a pretty busy day planned after that too.
Yeah, I mean, his game was supposed to start at 2:30. Thank God the refs were an hour late, so I didn't end up being late. I ended up getting there about 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, I had to let Mom drive us back because I was still feeling drunk. So, yeah, I show up at a youth football game feeling fucked up out of my head.
Yeah, I remember you in the chat after I was asking, is Jack still alive?
And all I put was, I'm alive.
You put out alive, and then someone said something about being drunk, and you were like, yeah, I'm still drunk.
Yeah, I still felt fucked up. If that happens, that shows I drink way too much. If I can drink and then go to sleep and wake up and still feel fucked up, yeah, I got fucked up.
You drink a lot of not only the Jaeger, which is your always go-to.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever I got there, we ended up drinking a few shots of what Riggs had.
Oh, yeah, that bamboo rum.
The bamboo rum, yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That one really got you too, I think. Like, you were already...
See, that's my problem, is if I would have just stuck with the Jaeger, I would have been fine.
I think so, but you got the bamboo, and then I think you had a little bit of the grog that he had too, and then there was another liquor, another bourbon there too, that he had. I think you all drank.
Yeah, I would have been fine if I would have stuck straight with Jaeger.
Yeah, because you know how to take
start
Jaeger.
Mixing shit.
Yeah.
Jaeger. Me and Jaeger got along. We got a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say that's like with me and Fireball, but Fireball always takes advantage of me at the last moment. Fucking bastard.
I mean, I've learned if I stick with just straight Jaeger, I am good to go.
I'm like that with Jack. I think if there was a drink that I can probably stick with and it doesn't kill me like Fireball does, it's probably Jack. That's why when I like go to bars now and stuff, I've switched from taking shots of Fireball and drinking beer to just getting like double Jack and Cokes.
Nice.
Because I can kind of like deal with those throughout the night, and they get me a nice feeling of getting buzzed and drunk, but not too over the edge. Whereas if I would drink the Fireball and then just drink some beers in between, but still take shots of Fireball, I'd be fucking gone.
I mean, anytime you can do a mixed drink like a Jack and Coke, it's a good thing anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of ease your way into it, as opposed to if you're just taking straight up shots, man, you're just working on getting fucked up.
Yeah, and I think after the last those 2 weekends, I've come to the conclusion that I like the feeling of feeling good and feeling alive and a little drunk, but I don't want to be fucked up again.
Yeah, I mean, after my Saturday night, I'm taking a break for a while.
Yeah, Barbecue Boy Howdy for me really was like that thing that was just like, I don't want to drink that heavy, like, again. And after Hell in the Hills, I probably were, which by the way, I'm about to say something before we get to the after show or whatnot that's really cool that's happened in between the 2 weeks where we last left off. But where that's about to happen, I probably won't have a chance to drink just because I'm doing stuff. And the stuff that I'm talking about is, I won't beat around the bush for that. I got a new job.
Hell yeah.
So I've been looking for a new job. I think I've been talking about it. I guess I've talked about it on the podcast. I thought I have, but
Yeah, you brought it up a few times.
I've been looking for a new job since like March or April. But for back then, it was, which is weird to say back then, just for a few months ago. But then it was for different reasons. Now it's like, it's not that far away from where I work right now. I'm going to be an editor for WOWK here in Charleston. And I'm really excited because it will mean more hours and more money, and that's exactly what I need.
Hell yeah.
So I'm about ready to start a new journey. Now, I'm not done with the radio station that I currently work at. I won't be done yet. But probably in the next 2 months or so, I'll probably be canceling that, if not sooner.
Be on your way out.
Yeah, more than likely. Which also begs the question for right now of what's our schedule going to be like for doing the podcast. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're recording this Monday. I will find out exactly a week from today. Well, technically now it's Tuesday, and this will be out in a few hours. Spoilers, we're doing this late, like I said at the beginning of the show.
And I was about to ask, are you going to have like a set schedule?
I don't know yet.
Don't know.
I don't know yet. I know I start. I will come in at 10 a.m. on Monday, and I have to bring some personal information in there and stuff. And I guess I start then.
Nice.
But as when it comes to a schedule yet, I'm not sure what that's going to be. I don't know. Will the podcast continue? Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Of course it is. We're going to work on it, but I'm just saying that if next week comes and this podcast isn't up on Tuesday, just give us some time. Give me some time to really see my schedule and get that prepared.
Be patient with us.
Be very patient, but we will get back on Tuesdays, even if it means recording on like a Saturday or a few days earlier, because I like this Tuesday schedule that we have. I'm not going to lie to you folks. Our listens are up. People seem to be more engaged here recently. So that's what I'm wanting, and that's what I wanted whenever I moved the podcast to Tuesdays. So that's what it's going to be from now on. It's just depending on how recent of an episode you're going to get, because here recently, like I said, we've been doing these on the Monday night, and they go up the next morning on Tuesday morning. And that's been great, because that's like some South Park doing an episode in a week type shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so that's been really good for us. But with this new schedule, I don't know how recent it will be. But you're still going to get episodes that we can provide, and we're still going to try to save the planet.
Fuck yeah.
As best as we possibly can.
Yeah, well, we fuck it up every now and then.
Every now and then. Boy, howdy.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, I think we're going to do a full roundup. It is getting later in the episode, or later in the night. I think next week we'll just do a full roundup of your Halloween countdown.
Nice.
If you want to, since, that's really the only other thing we haven't touched on. But
Yeah.
But because we've had so much tonight, it's probably best that we just do a whole roundup of the countdown next week, since next week's going to be November 1st.
Yeah, next week will be the end of the countdown.
Yeah, so it'll be a pretty nice bow, and we can go over literally 29, 28 days that we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I can't remember.
I can't remember where we finished out, but we didn't get many in.
Yeah, we didn't get many, so we'll just do a full on look back at the entire list. But give me what today's is. This is a spoiler for me, but for you all, it will be. It's today, so it just won't be announced on Facebook probably till later. But what's today's list look like? What's today's character?
Today you will be happy.
I will be happy.
Today, coming in at number 7 is Jacob Singer.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he's in the top. Not only is he in the top 10, top 7, I'll take that.
Yep.
That's excellent. Wait a minute. So, that begs a question. I also said James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. Is he even on the list? Oh, he didn't? Oh, damn. It's all right.
Did not make it.
It's all right. That got me super excited. I was like, nah, it's all right. It's all right. This was also pre-Silent Hill 2 remake talk, so.
Mm.
Which, by the way,
he didn't make it.
Which, by the way, I'm
today
super.
is Jacob Singer.
That's awesome. I'm glad you told me
happy
that.
as shit about that.
I'm happy as shit about that. Jacob Singer's number 7, baby. And then next week we'll find out the rest of the list.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get these shout-outs in. And let's get some advice. And let's get to the after show, because I feel like my voice is about to give out on me.
Sounds like it.
Yep. Shout-outs for the night. Wildcard 42. It's old Riggs. By the way, shout-out to you, Riggs. There's also one point, and I'm not going to say it too much because it did get a little emotional. I don't want to be embarrassing or whatnot, but we all shared a hug and whatnot. It was a really nice moment where you were really drunk and we all just shared a big old hug with one another. It was really nice. So, Riggs, I'm glad you're our friend, buddy.
Hell yeah. Love Riggs.
Go listen to the Royal Flush Lounge podcast, too. So, Wildcard 42 is his Twitch, and then the Royal Flush Lounge podcast.
Yep, and as long as things go as planned, me and him will be recording an episode of that together on Wednesday.
I was Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
I was curious if you all recorded. I couldn't remember what you all said over the weekend, but I assumed you didn't.
No, our goal was to try to do it throughout the day
Mm-hmm.
before like a lot of people showed up, but it was just constant people all day.
Yeah, there was just probably too much.
Yeah, there's just too much going on to be able to sit down and do that.
Excuse me, I feel that. Ryan Cook, Threats of a Good Time podcast. Go and listen to that. Like I mentioned, Kong has a podcast, the drummer for 5 Star Rebellion. He's starting one up. I don't know the link of it yet. I don't know the name of it yet either. He told me at Hell in the Hills, but I just don't remember. Once I find that out, I'll just mention it again. I will put it here, so this will probably be where that shout-out is at. I just want to go ahead and bring it up again. Twitch shout-outs, we got XX Freya XX, that is Falcon. Spooky Nick 666, Zachary Grady 96, Jedi, oh my god. Did you see his, oh, that was another thing. You kept on saying,
costume?
No, not only that, no, not just that, which by the way, his costume was really cool.
Yeah,
you kept on saying Jedi. I kept on getting at you going, it's Jedi, you idiot. And you're like, it's Jedi.
I get that from, there's a Robot Chicken Star Wars episode.
Oh, see, you were drunk and I didn't know the context, and you were just going Jedi, and I thought you were the biggest goober ever.
No, it was the Robot Chicken. There was a lawyer. He's like, "Have you been injured by a Jedi? Do you need legal assistance?"
Well, see, that's funny. I don't think you're a goober now, but at the time I didn't know that. I just thought you were being an idiot because you were drunk.
I did find Kong's podcast.
You did? What is it?
It's called The Kong Show featuring Warren G.
There you go, The Kong Show featuring Warren G, you said?
Yeah.
Go and check that out. He told me he started using Anchor too, so I'm assuming it's The Kong Show on Anchor. So go check that out. And also one more Twitch, Psychotic Smoker, that is Smoker. And then on YouTube, Animarchy 666, that's Old Creature, or the artist formerly known as Creature. And your advice for tonight, drink responsibly, don't be stupid, and don't drink and drive. If you do it, you can have some hell of a lot of parties and have stories like we've told tonight. Maybe not BBQ Boy Howdy or suck my ass, but not exactly those. But you can have hell of a good time drinking, but don't be stupid and don't cost yourself or someone else their life because you want to act stupid. So don't drink and drive. Be careful what you do whenever it comes to alcohol.
And it is definitely party season, so yeah, be careful out there.
It's Halloween season, that's for damn sure.
Yes, sir.
Next week, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know I got another high school football game on Friday, but I would like to go out and do something, but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to drink, but I don't want to, like, be lame and not do anything, you know what I mean?
I have my kids' Halloween party this weekend. So.
Well, yeah, you got kids, so that makes sense.
Yeah, between that on Saturday and then the game he actually had yesterday was a playoff game, and they won.
Mm-hmm.
So they have another playoff game this Sunday. We'll see how they do on that one. It's against a team that they haven't beat yet, so fingers crossed.
Hell yeah.
We don't know. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then the game yesterday had pissed off parents. Those refs were calling that game like shit. Like, they gave the other team extra timeouts and everything. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but parents getting pissed off for their kids, I just think is kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sport and they're little. Let them play. Shut up. Stop being
It's youth league.
Stop being so damn competitive over youth league football.
Oh, dude, I've seen it get pretty wild at these little games, man.
It's stupid.
Some of these parents are super passionate about it.
It's fucking stupid.
It gets a little crazy.
Parents are stupid. How dare you want good shit for your kids?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with your asses? I'm kidding, of course. Not really.
You give a fuck about their self-esteem.
Not really. Stop being fucking morons over a damn sport. You morons. Yeah. You dummies.
Even though those refs were being stupid.
Well, what ref isn't?
Oh yeah.
The
problem is we played the same team at their home like a month or two ago, and the refs were stupid that day too. So
I present to you
the refs might be from that area.
I present to you the National Football League, where every fucking ref is stupid.
It's about like the refs from The Longest Yard.
Which one, old school or Adam Sandler?
I was thinking Adam Sandler just because of the old dude getting nailed in the nuts with the football a couple times.
Oh, you mean the better one?
Yeah.
There's people that would crucify me for making that statement, and I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give two fucking shits because it is the better one.
That one was great.
And guess what? Burt Reynolds is in both of them, you dumbasses.
That's exactly
So whenever
right.
you say the Burt Reynolds version, he's in both, you morons.
They're both Burt Reynolds versions.
They're both in it. He's in both. I almost went over the line.
Got a little worked up there. Got calm down.
Oh, my voice is going away.
Sounds like
tomorrow night or tomorrow when I get to work, I'll just be like, I'll be trying to do the traffic report for Charleston. I'll just be like, there's a wreck on I-64.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so bad. Oh well, this was worth it. I'm glad we're back after 2 weeks.
I am too. It's been a 2-week break that I hate that we had to take, but we're back.
Yep, we're back. Thank you for dealing with my late-ass schedule for tonight, Jbomb.
Oh, no problem, brother.
Yeah.
Get one in.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Yeah, you're going to be probably steering the ship mostly for the after show, unless I can think of something.
All right.
But as for right now, we got all our stuff in for the night. Is there anything else you want to add on? Is there anything we missed for recapping of Voodoo in the Valley or Hell in the Hills for right now?
No, not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay, very good. Like I mentioned, we will have, excuse me, we will have those videos of Voodoo in the Valley and Hell in the Hills that we have for you next week, or coming very soon, should be next week though. So keep listening to us for that. And as for me, thank you all so much for listening. Jbomb, take us out.
Alrighty. So I guess this will be my last chance to say it before next episode, but happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you've had a good spooky October and it's been fun and full of all kinds of kick-ass memories. But until next week, be safe, have a great work week, be careful out there, people are stupid. As Keith already said, don't drink and drive. And as always, stay metal.